So a couple things inspired me to create the senior project. The first one was the power of internship. In speaking with students, both current and graduates, they seem to express that the internship was an incredibly powerful, valuable experience of working in the adult world. So I wanted to come back to that idea of getting kids in the adult world really working. The second thing is I really wanted a very open-ended project. I wanted kids to struggle with defining their own meaning. So I really wanted them to say, what do I want to do? So what am I interested, what do I want to do, and how would that look in a project experience? And so I really want to tackle those two things, bringing back an adult world internship and really having kids struggle with what they want to do.
What was the challenge in creating this project?
It was managing that big kind of open space. When you're giving kids so much room to choose, how do you make sure it's all consistently good? How do you direct them without directing them? So how do you help a kid make progress in a direction without actually telling them what that direction is? And so that was a constant struggle. So it was a lot of conversations with students and really trying to help them along in that process.
What was the biggest challenge during the project?
During the project, well, when students were actually out, it was more just kind of checking in. I'd say the challenges were the ones that sort of fell through where things changed, and that was sort of on the fly. We had to sort of figure out how to get them into a good situation. Luckily, Eli had gathered a bunch of volunteer possibilities, so if something fell through or a student wasn't able to do an experience they wanted, we did have some sort of default experiences, but that wasn't the goal.
How did you assess the students?
So the students are assessed on several metrics. So they had to write a blog regularly, which was graded. They were visited by their mentor, and depending on the quality of the visit, that was graded. They wrote a reflection paper, which is part of their grade, and then they have to do a presentation for one of the teachers the day before exhibition, and then they'll be graded on exhibition as far as the quality and professionalism in their presentation.